deals,
I'm magnificent.
great business deals and ventures going on. As soon as I get off of here, I have another thing to take care of. That's gonna be great. Enjoying the
Make
weather.
that money.
Yeah, making this money.
About $5.
Money. Talk
I got
black to me.
you. I got you, y'all.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't ask for them single digit numbers.
That's why I said. Oh yeah, that
I
noise.
leave
So
Yeah.
that
you be
work
mad,
there.
yeah, because I asked for $5 and stuff like
Oh. You wanna know how I'm feeling?
Yeah, I don't ask for single digits if I'm an ask.
You wanna know how I'm feeling? I'm gonna show you how I'm feeling.
oh, he finna hit us with the yes,
Oh, you got the
swing.
swing.
Okay.
Pure
He got the
romance. Hey now.
swing, honey.
Yes. Thanks to Pure
Swinging like
Romance,
bling.
Pure romance.
I can
Consult.
now, and Marissa, I can now put my women on the dope like my hoodie.
Without taking your back out.
Right. It helps with the leverage.
Does it? It really?
That
Dang,
shit
man.
right.
I'm gonna give me one. I'm gonna give me one. Guys, again, welcome to the That's How You Feel. What you call it? Streaming Saturdays. Pop up, man. Normally don't pop up random,
The
to talk
pop-up.
about a few things, and we're gonna get the hell out of here and let y'all enjoy y'all Saturday, right? Again, we have K McCall, we do have
Yeah.
cousin Kev, Chucky, uh Chucky Love normally is the fourth one to
It's
complete us.
MIA. We don't know. You know what? Actually, you know what? He may have went and got that tooth fixed today. That might be where he
Oh,
at.
God is good. Now that trumps
He might have
everything.
got in on a dentist call.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
he might
I
have
can,
got them teeth fixed.
now that's an
He come
excuse.
back
He
with a
gotta,
tooth. We know where he was at. But
yeah,
now
that's an excuse right there. If
that's
he
an
come back,
excuse to miss.
he
Listen,
get a doctor note. I'd be cool with that because then we ain't gotta look at that shit no more.
A doctor's
he
note
ain't
for
gotta
it.
have no doctor. No, he come back with a tooth. I'm Gucci. If he come back with a tooth, I'm Gucci. It don't. He ain't gotta have no doctor note. If he can
Dang.
smile and I don't see black behind it, I'm gonna be good.
You
I'm just
stupid.
saying.
He's so
Y'all
dead
are the
right now.
worst. Y'all are the worst.
He messing up
God,
optics. I need him to get it together.
Like a little dirty penny.
That mean unemployment hit if he
y'all
did.
is y'all going in.
Oh, he out there. He like, fuck all this shit. I'm gone. Fuck
Look
with
out.
y'all.
So guys, of course, so look, man, what's been going on this week, man? What's been going on this week?
You know, Breonna Taylor been going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got Tory Lanez whole album about not shooting Meg in the foot. It's like back to back.
That's
Basically,
pretty
like
much all this week,
basically,
right?
basically, the vibe of this week is the black woman is the most unprotected person in the world. That's what the
Okay.
vibe is
Okay.
for the whole week. And niggas, we not protecting our queens. You know what I'm saying? They come back to us. See, at first it was just the cops. Then Tory Lanez come out and they like, oh
Sorry,
shit.
y'all. My
Y'all
AirPods.
ain't
Now
shit.
I can't hear a cat doggone thing.
They're like, y'all ain't nothing either.
Can y'all hear me?
I hear all y'all. But yeah, how y'all feel about that Breonna Taylor shit though?
You know what? I definitely feel like it's a lot. It's a lot going on, right? A lot of rioting, a lot of protesting, a lot of people feeling like, shit just ain't really happening, right? No justice is being served, right?
Right.
And it's not anything surprising from what happened before with us, right? Nothing is new up under the sun, right? So it's like I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised about this Breonna Taylor. Oh, Chuck heard y'all talking about him, man. Chuck heard y'all talking about him.
You at the dentist?
He at the dentist? Was he at the dentist?
Oh, it's
No, that's
catnap. He
yeah,
catnap.
no,
Yeah, it is.
that's October 1st. So
Catnap.
in another week, my tooth is gonna be right, guys. How y'all doing?
Great,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Let's
Good.
talk about it. Maybe you was missing in action because you was at the dentist.
No, it was a premature pot nap. Uh, and
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. How you? I'm here. You guys look great though.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, brother. I wish I could say the same.
Mhm. Mhm.
Wipe the cold out your eye. Nah, just fucking with you.
No, is that there? Oh Lord.
That nigga sleep with that damn Chicago Bull, that Bears
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Too.
Chicago
It
Bears.
ain't even that cold yet, bro. It just
I
barely
did.
got
I did.
chilly outside. It's not time, man.
It's nippy, man. I've been wearing it all. We 2-0, so I've been wearing it all week. And we 2-0, man. What are the
Yeah.
Falcons? What are the Falcons?
I don't know. Watch. I don't know watch.
Don't worry about that. We're gonna be up one by tomorrow. I tell you that.
We're gonna be 3-0 tomorrow.
Squaw!
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be 3-0 tomorrow, man. That's the moral of the story. It looks great. Okay. So what we y'all talking about? Where am I coming in at all backwards?
Breonna Taylor.
That's how we was just talking about Breonna. We was just about to get into it.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, yeah. Should I dive on in?
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
Unpack that right quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, to go off of what you were saying, Shay, that justice, we're used to seeing this, and that's why I say justice, you can only get justice out of a biased courtroom. You know what I mean? You can't get that. That's subjective. Like justice is what they tell you is what the court tell you is fine. That's why I say fuck justice. I'd rather get revenge. You know what I mean? But
okay.
Like that'll be the real make your own justice. If we had our own courts, our own police, we would handle people that deal with our community and the people in our community as such, you know what I'm saying, as we see fit. You know what I mean? But these are colleagues of theirs. How you can't expect justice from a courtroom that goes out to lunch with these police officers and see these police officers all the time. You know what I mean? They have a rapport. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that was an accident. And then the one cop just get charged with the bullets that hit somebody else's house. That was weird. That's like an extra slap in the face. So yeah.
But what's interesting, isn't it? Wasn't the exact day like
Emmett Till.
Who? Emmett Till, yeah, where it's the exact same day, right?
Exact same day.
Man, come on, man.
That go to the stars. That go to the astrological the astrological synergy.
It's man. Look, man, it's too orchestrated. It's orchestrated, man.
Okay.
And they tugging. They tugging on people purposely, you know?
Yeah, it's the Democrats, man.
So I mean,
it really is, man.
How you feel?
I don't even know how to vote. How do I feel? I feel like, I don't know why you caught me like that in the middle of swallowing.
I mean,
pause.
But at this point, like,
caught you in the middle of swallowing. Okay.
Pause.
I walked into that.
Okay.
That's what she said. The pause and the other shit.
Wow.
First and foremost, the incident itself is insane. So for everything else to have happened and for it to still not have been chased down or nothing, I knew something interesting was going to happen. For us to be where we at now with it, especially with what we obviously have just confirmed it being an exact same day with Emmett Till. Like, let me tell you something, man. It ain't. It's all on purpose. Like, it's all like I just said, it's all orchestrated. So right now, I'm even losing more faith in the entire system, the entire thing that we, right now I've been really on the fence of whether or not I want to vote or not, and I don't want to put that up on anybody else. It's my own personal feelings and thoughts about it, but it's becoming harder and harder for me in good conscience to vote for either side. And I know they're like, okay, well, you need to at least just vote for Biden so we get Trump out of here. but I don't think people are really understanding what that means if you vote him in. So, you know, I really believe when it comes to, I guess, justice or revenge, yeah, I kind of got to go with Cousin on this one. I know I'm typically the one that's, you know, trying to be docile or understanding or empathetic, but it ain't no empathy with this. It is, you know what I'm saying? They don't care. They're not going to continue to care. The system wasn't built for us. So for us to keep trying to knock on the door and try to hope for changes and stuff like that, it's not going to happen like that. It's truly going to happen because we built it ourselves, whether we built it here or built it abroad. And it's going to be because of our own efforts. It won't be because of someone else came and saved us. You know what I'm saying? So the justice system going to keep making it happen. Crump going to keep, not Trump, but Crump, Benjamin Crump going to keep becoming people's lawyer and getting settlements or something that don't happen because he part of it too.
Okay.
He don't never win.
Yeah, no, he don't win. He go for settlements. It's different it was different if it's like you got lawyers who actually win cases and those who actually just go to get settlements. He's getting settlements. Okay. He's not even trying to prove nothing. You know what I mean? He's just, come on, man.
And so, Court, how you feel? Breonna Taylor.
Honestly, in the midst of like all of this, because I, you know, how as far as like the rioting or not even the rioting, but maybe so like the protesting, the Breonna Taylor situation is really the only thing that made me actually want to get out in the streets. And that's not to say that I didn't agree with, you know, the protesting before, but I know that they was after us in that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like going out and protesting, taking my kids out and protesting and all of those things, because I come from a mother who taught us so much about the Pettis Bridge in Selma. Like, my mom worked with the Black Farmers Association trying to help them get funds. So I come from a radical, like, speak out against, be proud of who you are kind of upbringing. So I'm all for that, but I also believe that there's a time and place for everything, and there's a way to go about doing certain things. With that being said, I can be honest, I had to turn the corner and I was like, I literally want to go downtown. Like, put my sneakers on and go with these because this is wrong. My biggest issue with it is at the end of the day, and I think we've all had this conversation before, and I've said my standpoint. I feel like police officers killing Black people is wrong, period. There's no question about that. But I also feel like there are certain situations where you, as my godmama say all the time, that you need to shut your Black mouth. And that's just how I feel. And I feel like in some instances, some people should have shut their Black mouth.
Like
and however, I feel like, again, I'm gonna give respect, whether respect is due or whatever, because at the end of the day, as I say all the time, I'm somebody's mama, I gotta come home. Regardless of how I feel about it, whether I feel like you're racially profiling me or whatever, it's not the time of you pulling me over, it's not the time for me to say you only racially profiling me. The time for me to deal with that is when I go to court and I have my mama in court. I'm not paying for no ticket if you really just stop me on some BS. You feel what I'm saying? That's that. But at all times, I gotta get back home. But with the Breonna Taylor situation, this woman was in her bed, sleep. She is a first responder. She's one of those people who will be out here fighting the coronavirus, trying to make sure our families go back home safely. You feel what I'm saying? So for me to say that people in the adjoining apartments' lives meant to be said something about, but a woman who lost hers didn't, I have an issue with that. And at the end of the day, I get politics. For a long time, I wanted to study political science. That's the kind of lawyer I wanted to be. But wrong is wrong and right is right. And that's one thing I stand for, right at all times. I can understand both sides of any scenario, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And this SHIT is wrong, period.
Okay.
And I just feel like, you know, I keep hearing, y'all know I don't like to watch the news because I feel like I am my society. Right. This is my bubble. But within that, I feel like you keep hearing, oh, well, they gave the family this money. I don't give a how much money you gave them people. Guess what? You don't know what would have happened in Breonna Taylor's life. Breonna Taylor could have hit the lottery and got that money. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't tell me the price of my child's life, who yet still had life to live, and you took that away from her. So I'm a real
That's such a
passion
truth.
when
That's
it
such a
comes
truth
to
statement.
that, because there's no way you can put a price. Oh, so this is supposed to make us feel better until it don't. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, injustice is injustice. And it's happening to more than just Black people. I hear that all over. Oh, well, all lives matter. Yes, all lives matter. But until the Black lives matter, which is included in all lives, until that life matters just as much as a white life, just as much as any other life. Because people are saying Black lives as if, it doesn't mean any other minorities. But the NAACP is for the advancement of colored people. Anybody that have any extra pigmentation in their skin outside of that of Caucasian Americans. So, like, saying that, I get that. But as of right now, the attack that we are dealing with every day in the United States of America, and as Charlamagne said, it's so great. We live in the United States of anxiety.
Yeah.
Because you don't know whether you will or will not make it home. I go out passionately believing that because of the God that I believe in. But on the same token, it's a lot of people don't have that kind of belief, and they are scared to leave their homes. You see what I'm saying? So I just, the Breonna Taylor thing, that pissed me off. And I feel like all of the other people that you hear on social media who are saying, I'm outraged, but I'm not surprised. And I'm not. I'm sorry. They've continually showed us back to back that we do not matter. And you can get out and protest all night long, and we will lock y'all Black butts up.
Right.
Like, the little bit of the news that I do here, because Corey does listen to the news. That's not my thing. But he does. And hearing them say that anybody that's caught out protesting will be getting 6 months in jail and all this, that, and the story. It's like you are perpetuating the stereotype of taking us back to slavery. That's just a fact. You're saying do not speak up for what you believe in, because though this is supposed to be freedom of speech country, that you need to shut the hell up. Because we don't want to hear it. We don't want nothing else burned down. And so within that being said, y'all know I always try to keep it as politically correct as possible. I feel like Kevin. Like, when it's all said and done, no. At this point, I see why.
You say revenge. So you say
revenge. Yeah, forget it. Because at the end of the day, this is the thing. Justice is no longer. Justice is in the eye of the beholder. And there you go. It's subjective. Now it's subjective. And because the laws of your land, because you've let me know that this is not my land.
Right. The system is racist.
Because of the laws of your land do not apply to me, and do not even consider me to be a whole human. Do not consider me to be a person. Because of that, it's time for me to do what I have to do to take care of me and mine. And that's how I feel. I feel real Nat Turnerish.
Nah, for real.
Nat Turnerish. I like that. Okay.
Nah, for real. The system is racist, man. Random white people out here, random people out here be, they'll want to talk about it with you and shit like that, and they be like, blah blah blah. It's like, we don't give a. I don't give a damn if the lady at Publix. I don't care if even though my mama named Karen, but the Karen up there, the white Karen.
Right.
Is your mama a Karen?
She Black though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So that shit don't count. But yeah, like the regular white person on the street and all that shit, we don't care about. I don't give a damn if my neighbor be saying nigga in the room and shit, or whatever. It's the system that's racist, man. And you steady trying to evolve and make progress in this system and pretty much beg for justice and things from this system and shit. When it's all about, you got to take that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck going downtown. Pull up on them motherfucker house. Them people that face they done shown online. It's a way you can find them folk. You really want some smoke, you know what I'm saying? That like a nigga goddamn killing my cousin or some shit, and I go down to the courthouse and shit. I'm about to pull up at that nigga house.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep that same energy.
But I find that you said keep that same energy, but it's funny that I find that we don't. We don't retaliate. We don't.
Right.
We kind of are very, passive aggressive. We'll go and march. We'll do everything around the goddamn instead of just going straight to the source. So I really feel like a good bit of us we're a little timid. We be talking it, rah rah. We be talking it like, yeah, man, fuck this, da 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 da. You're allowing it to happen, right? So that's why it's continuously happening. What you say, Court?
You out, Court? We can't hear your audio.
Sorry. I said I feel like everybody is some bandwagon jumpers, and I just ain't really with it. Like I feel like, you know, it's easy to get out here and it's like, oh, let me take a picture for Instagram. Let me do this, that, and the third so I can show that I was out here for the cause. But really, were you out there for the cause? Because I look at this protesting, and I'm not trying to be funny to nobody. Listen, if it hit your front door, then that got something to do with you, not with me. But I'm still gonna say, I feel like there are a lot of people out here doing all of this to be able to say this was something that I did. And I feel like it's like funerals. When you lose somebody that you love, everybody and their mama want to make sure you got chicken, cakes, drinks, all of that.
We love celebrating death. That's when we got the
week, maybe 2 weeks, the closest people to you, maybe 3 weeks. I give it a month at the longest. And when those things happen, what's happening is they go away. And those families are still left to deal with it. And unless your mind is really on, I want to be the change in the world that I want to see. I want to be able to say that that's what I'm looking at. I feel like one of Monica's songs that I love is Still Standing. I always say I put my name in the history book, so you'll forever remember me. But I'm going after the stuff I know I can change. I'm going after the things because I feel like there are a lot of people doing
Luda said that line, but you're exactly right, though. I love that.
But it was Monica's song. I'm very aware who said it. Luda said it, but it was Monica's song. I didn't say Monica said it. I said it was in Monica's song.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, that's what a lot of people are doing. They're doing stuff, but are you doing it to make history, to say that I was about change, or I was there to watch it? And so I'm just at a place where I'm tired of hearing people who are stand-byers that are watching things go on, but you're not doing nothing to change right where you at. Your own situation, your own home situation. Everybody want to change the world, but the communities is effed up.
Right.
So that's how I feel.
Okay.
Stop having a funeral mentality. And if you're going to really be about this 365. That's how I feel. 360, that McDonald's had a whole commercial thing, 365 black. People are 125 black.
They did, though. I forgot all about that shit.
They did.
Most people 125 black. 125 when it's acceptable and it deems necessary for you. Right now, we are in a very strong movement of really taking and saying Black power, Black matters, and all of those things. But are you doing it in every piece of your life? Are you buying Black? Are you promoting Black? Are you promoting within your own community of Black? Or are you going back to where you're comfortable and you used to your money going?
Right. The same nigga that's talking about that shit. He mailing packs to a chick house right now, putting her ass in pocket. Putting her ass in pocket to get screwed up. You know what I'm saying? That same nigga talking that shit.
Right now, that's what I'm saying. Like I just feel like that temporary convenience of unity, like I'm not for that. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, it's great. Everybody say her name. But are you really saying her name, or is that just a hashtag for you? That's how
you post.
Don't care about.
You just posting that shit.
Don't care about none of that, man.
They just posting that shit.
At the end
None
of
of
the
that
day,
matters.
Because it's turned. Sadly, but honestly, it's turned into popular culture. That's just the fact. Like it's turned into pop culture, and that's the thing of it. So you got people walking around with Breonna Taylor masks who can't stand the people, the next Black person that live next door to you. And if that happens, you gonna go out there and you gonna go get you some chicken to go drop off at Ray mama house. But guess what? Ray mama still gonna be the one dealing with that. That's just how I feel. Like, and that's why for me it's really hard to even have these conversations with different people because you don't understand, and it ain't for me to explain. Like, that's just how I feel.
You see, we a post-mortem culture though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we
I'm aware.
We celebrate the dead. Like nobody gets their flowers while they.
But do you know why? But do you know why we are that? Do you know why? And it come back from so long ago, but it come back because it was like, and I feel like go back all the way to our ancestors because there was never no true freedom until we was gone. And I feel like the celebration of that is
Right,
because there's
right.
a lot of people that
That's why it's a
are
homegoing.
feeling captive. Yeah, it's a home going because it's from where we feel like we belong. And I feel like that's why people don't feel like they're free. But that'll get me into a whole nother conversation of why I
that's
feel
when they
like
throw the
God
party.
wanted us to be right. God wanted us to be heaven to be on earth too.
That's why you get after you die,
Yeah.
you get vigils, you getting vigils, you getting second line shit, you getting goddamn what you call it? All kind of stuff, man.
All
You know
kinds of stuff. Things that
the
did nobody do
repast,
for
the
you when you was
repast be
living.
lit.
Right.
Yeah. Ain't none of that going
they
on. Your
putting you
birthday
through
party was empty. But
Hey,
your
by
funeral
the
was
way,
lit
just
though.
a random side note: GoFundMe is not life insurance, guys. GoFundMe is not life insurance.
It's not.
Okay, I'm finished.
A fish fry is.
Listen, a fish
I'm
fry
gonna-
not life insurance. A fish fry is not life insurance.
So, you know what? I thought this was really. I'm gonna switch the topic up. All right, man, what's up?
I see Carla B
How y'all
filed for
feel about
divorce.
Cardi B filing divorce?
It's her business, honey. That's how I feel.
Week. I guess their
feel-
marriage was just offset.
Oh, you so ignorant.
You said okay.
It's real.
He's real ignorant.
They was just offset. They just weren't, on the same page.
Oh, they weren't on the same. Oh, okay.
That shit was all
You didn't
capped
catch the
anyway,
offset?
man.
I don't
Yeah.
think it was all cap. I personally don't think that it was all cap. I think she did really love him, but what I commend her for as a woman in the midst of everything. Some people are like, oh, well, she had more money than him. That don't matter. At the end of the day, what I stand up for with Cardi B deciding to divorce Offset is she chose peace in herself.
Right.
And too many times in relationship, as women and as men, we don't choose peace in ourselves, and we'll stay in some BS that we know we're not happy with. Either go cheat emotionally or physically, and then stay with somebody who is not fulfilling us, not who we truly want. We don't even really see no future with them, but we don't want to start over. And there's a fear of starting over, or a fear of what other people want to say. But when you get to the point where you don't give two flying flips what somebody else say, because none of them people is going to help you pay a bill. None of them people going to put food in your house. None of that. People, they thrive off your misery. I can't give you that.
Right.
Listen, bye-bye. Have a great day, sir. Yeah, that's it.
Like it's realistic. It's realistic, like a situation-wise, but for real, I say it's cap because it's all TV. You see what I'm saying? These entertainers, you might as well be watching General Hospital, goddamn, or Empire. When Cookie finally left Lucius, you know what I'm saying? When Tasha finally left Ghost, you know what I'm saying?
But what you have to understand when it comes with those stories, that it's real life depicted.
It is, but then it's like it's gray. I feel like they got together to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they got together to help each other. It probably started off as cap, and then
who was helping who?
You think so?
No, Offset. They was helping Offset. She was helping Offset like blow up. Like that's like when you see the little young kid from Texas. He started dating Blac Chyna. Whoever Blac Chyna date, their career started popping. Whoever date Amber Rose, that shit like start going. You date Kylie Jenner, now you're Travis Scott. You got a meal at goddamn McDonald's. You see what I'm saying?
You motherfucking tiger.
It's like business deals, like leases. You know what I'm saying? You get the lease and take pictures with me and act like we in a relationship, and that jump blow you up.
That's exactly what they did on P-Valley. That's been happening since before time in the entertainment industry. I'm not here nor there with that. My thing is I feel like it is real life. I feel like it's a real life thing. I feel like she really thought that she could get a hood nigga and change him to being a husband. And I felt like maybe he wanted to do that. But no shade to Offset, but a hoe is a hoe is a hoe.
I think he couldn't grow. I think you're right,
Cardi gonna get back with that nigga she was with initially. Cardi gonna get back with that nigga that was in jail when she was on the show.
She ain't gonna get back with him because he wasn't no good either. He was abusive, he was controlling. And let me tell you something, and I can say this from experience. The second you get some freedom from somebody who tried to have you bound or in bondage, you never go back.
Yeah.
You never go back.
Hopefully, I mean, she got a bag now. I think she probably smarter now and shit. She do politics and all that shit. Now she probably is
smarter and she really serious about being a mama. All of that stuff, everybody try to make it like Cardi so ignorant and all this, that, and but Cardi taking care of her whole family.
Right.
Her whole family. Real good.
Her sister out in what I think New Jersey, Beach or something.
And that Bacardi. I mean not Bacardi, but
Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Yeah,
Hennessy,
sister,
Carolina.
yeah. Why you
Yeah.
looking like that? That's what's wrong with the name? What's wrong with the name? You don't like?
Her name Hennessy Carolina or something like that.
Yo,
Hennessy,
damn well.
Carolina. Hennessy, Carolina. Right.
Well, honey, it don't make a difference. She Carla B little sister. Period. And guess what? And if that's what my name was, I would happily adhere to it because I'm her sister, and ain't nobody gonna change it. Carla B, all about family, point blank, period. And what I respect about Carly in the midst of it is that she said, "I wanted to get out where we could still be good co-parents and be what we need to do with our kids." Half of the time, people don't even be thinking about it. I don't want to deal with him no more. He's not gonna see his child. No, what do you mean? Like that, none of that stuff makes sense. No, at the end of the day, you had a child with him or whomever you have a child with. Like y'all got to be in each other's lives. And the best way to do it, though I'm so pro-black, I have to be honest, a lot of times the white people do it better. Hi. Oh, John is coming to drop the kids off. Hey John, you want to come in? You want some tea? Like, I mean, it just be stupid stuff. We don't come to my door. Don't do this. Don't do I mean, come on now. Too old for that. How the world you gonna be the parent trying to parent the children and you sound like the kids? That's the dumbest stuff in the world. Y'all know that co-parenting thing hit different for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you gotta eventually, hopefully, well, I would say hopefully, you know, it normally take about a couple of years to get under your belt before, you know, you can really start to the pettiness and the other negative bullshit kind of lay to the side, and then you guys can get on a more of a co-parenting. That takes generally probably about 3 years though, for real.
It's taking me and Tam maybe about a good 3 years.
3 or 4 years before really everything, all the emotions kind of fade away, all the
at least at the minimum.
Girl, this been over. This been over. What are you talking about? This been over for some years. This come on, I'm too old for this. Like, I feel what you're saying. Anyway.
So how do you feel about co-parenting?
I think the co-parenting is a beautiful thing if everybody can cope.
Right. You can.
I feel like it's a beautiful thing. I think that co-parenting is extremely important. I think that it's very important. See, I think why co-parenting is different for me because of my situation, but then on the same token is because I come from a blended family. Like, so to me, blended family is family. Like my stepmama, my stepdaddy, whomever, like we all cool. You feel what I'm saying? We all still deal with each other. Like my grandmama is my step grandmama. That's with my grandfather now. She's my grandmama. She's not my step grandma. She's grandma.
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So I don't, we still do holidays together. We may go eat breakfast up here. She may come to my grandma's house. Like, I don't understand where it has to be separation because there's not a sense of normalcy for the kids. Because it's like, oh, well, this is my family over here, but this is not my family over here. Family is family, period. And that's why I feel like it take a village and everybody in the village borrows sugar for everybody.
Okay. Chuck, how you feel about it? How you feel about co-parenting, man?
Shit. I mean, that was pretty well put. I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like, and if it's done right, then that's in the benefit of the kid. I think that's overlooked a lot of times. They, you know, when the parents do get into these spats, especially with a short time or long term, you know, what's missing is how it's affecting the kids. You know what I'm saying? I can see my daughter from a omniscient point of view, you know, because if she was to know how I was able to see her otherwise, you know, she'd probably block me, you know, but like block me on Instagram or something.
Oh, so okay, you're a stalker.
That's what kids do. But
they be doing that.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. But I still keep a good eye on her or whatever, regardless, because I got Instagrams that she don't know nothing about.
What she do
you
now?
Low-key a stalker.
What she do now?
So you low-key a stalker.
But she don't know which one though. It ain't no low key either. My stalking known, Kay. Very impeccable.
Okay.
Look, we talking about co-parent. I developed it from having to hunt down the mom.
That's terrible. I think that's terrible. I think that is terrible because I feel like as a mom, like I never have tried to stop my child from seeing their father, right? I feel like that's a decision that they have to make on their own. Like if you decide you don't want to talk or you don't want to see them, give them that. But it's
Right.
not
No.
me saying, "Oh, your daddy is this. Oh, your daddy is that." Because at the end of the day, your
Or
daddy
he ain't
showed
just
who
getting
he
around,
is
right?
to you. Right.
Right.
He showed who he is to you. All of those things that he feel like is okay to say and negative and all of those different things. He does that on his own so you can see that.
Right.
I don't have to portray you to be anything.
Right.
That's the whole thing. Like, but I feel like you should give them that opportunity. I think that it's jacked up when parents be like, "Oh, he's sorry. Oh, your daddy don't come around." No,
Or
kids
set
like
it
that.
up. Yeah,
Listen,
they'll set it up. They'll have it set up. Too.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like
The ball
in
is
my
already.
own situation, I'm constantly the one saying, like, you know what? Everybody maturity is different. Everybody they deal with their emotions, which is why I'm so big on my kids understanding their emotions and talking them out and not lashing out and saying, "Oh, well, I'm mad, so I'm gonna mistreat you. Oh, I'm upset with you, so I'm gonna hurt your feelings." Like, no, how old are you? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But again, when you have to teach that to your children, you can't necessarily teach that to the other parent. And it has to get to a place where
They become irrelevant.
regardless of our relationship, regardless of whether or
Right.
not
Right.
you and I don't get along,
Right.
what's really important is our child. And because
Right.
that's important, I can bite my tongue with blood coming down my mouth if that's
Right.
what it need be. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? To keep it peaceful for our child. And everybody's not willing to make that sacrifice. And for me, I feel like, and this is nothing against you daddies, because I know y'all both as fathers, so I don't feel like this is y'all. But a lot of times that's why kids cling to mamas and why a lot of times they fall on mamas in a different kind of way, because mature mothers, let me say that, mature mamas who really ain't about the drama and just want peace and really want to do the co-parenting thing the right way, it's like it's not even worth it. And when you really don't moved on to a life, I don't have no space in my life to have
Right.
anger or strife towards you, because I'm trying to live my best life real
Right.
good. So, like, no, I wish you all the best. Like, I want us to be able to do stuff together. Like, why can't we go and
Right.
do a family vacation? I ain't say we got to stay in the same house. Y'all get in the hotel room over there. We all meet, because I feel like that's how you show kids how to get along in life, period. Not just with friends and, with family.
Man,
So,
if she had
I
a
don't
if she
know.
had a man,
If she had a man, it's different. I mean, I definitely,
I'm about to say, what's going on with you? I'm about to say, what's up with you, Shay? You the one that I was about to
Right,
say,
yeah,
explain your shit. You the one, y'all blended. You
Right.
blended. I know you got some different views.
co-parenting is definitely interesting, an interesting one. And again, I've been out of my marriage for a few years, so it's just like now we're at a good place now where shit just starting to settle down now.
It's business now.
Right.
I look forward to the
Right.
day. I look forward to the day.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's something else, man. It depends on who your partner is, and you at some point in time you picked them back then, and you didn't realize what they were going to develop into and become. And it's like, damn, but you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? To 18 at least, and that's just the truth.
Y'all came together. How y'all came together? Like, just like
I've seen some people that do good co-parenting. You know what I'm saying? Hang out, go out to eat. We can go out to eat together for the kids' birthday. That's not a problem.
Come on now. Come on, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Honey, talk co-parenting to me, as Kevin say, talk black to talk co-parenting to me, sis. Like, I'm just saying.
I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that shit.
Level of maturity. Your kids, even though
it is a level of maturity. It is.
Looking like, okay, if y'all can get along, then you know what I'm saying? We good. We're in a better place now. So that's what it's about. The co-parent is really for the kids, not for you, because bye, if it was up to me. But it's really for the kids' sake to say, hey, mom and dad, even though we're not together, we still can get along and still take care of you guys. What you need. You know what I mean?
That's what I care about, man. All I care about is the kids.
That's all that matters to me. That's all that matters.
So yes, guys, of course, we thought Chucky was at the dentist beginning. At the beginning,
Yeah, no, that's
Wah,
coming.
wah, wah,
That's
wah,
coming,
wah.
Yeah, no, that's coming. Y'all don't make me feel like that about it. I'm tired of it
What?
too, but at least now
We was trying to give a good excuse for why you were not on.
Right.
I felt
We
that.
was
I
just
felt that
saying.
after we had went through it a little minute. My bad, y'all. Yeah.
And we did have guys, I do, you know what I'm saying? I try to put up what we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And then I put up the comment. So this was a comment that was given us on the last topic we were just talking about.
Okay.
And before we end it, I just got a quick thing to tell people about it. Give them the very short, blunt version for the dudes out here with the co-parenting.
Okay.
What makes it very a lot easier is you can't fuck your baby mama.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if you really want to be able to develop a
That gets you
mature
sent back.
co-parenting relationship,
Don't play back and forth. That's it.
you,
I'm with you.
you can't
I
do
agree
that.
with that.
You
Don't.
can't do that.
That ain't
And
that. That's definitely not my situation. But I will be honest with situations with people that I've
that's
been
what's messing
helping
it up.
in my life coaching people. I tell them all the time, listen.
You hitting the reset
Oh, but
button.
he come over here and he make it seem like we gonna be a
Nah.
family. No.
It got to be
Like if
business.
you got another girlfriend or if you got another dude, like y'all need to just co-parent. Do
Right.
not do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I pull up.
Man,
I talk to them. I talk to their husbands.
My baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
I pull up. I talk to their husbands and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right,
cool with
right,
them.
right.
Like it's all respect. Like my kids about grown, so they ain't really. I ain't really got to talk to their moms anyway, unless it's an issue.
Right.
But you can't be smashing on your baby mama. Like at least,
Right.
like even after even a person that you've been with for a long time, 5 years plus, anything without a kid. That shit don't really fade away till it's at least a year of no sex. Like if y'all are gonna be friends or y'all gonna be able to build a different rapport, it's like you can't be mixing them two. It's like every time you might smash one time, it reset. It's like hitting the reset button. Now the drama coming back because they mama wants you or the baby daddy wants you, and they jealous of your spouse and blah blah blah. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's just like keep it business. Like we only talk about the kids. You know what I'm saying? Now once we get to the point where we're mature enough to just be like, okay, on a personal, how are you doing over there? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I'm not flirting and I'm not trying to get with you. I ain't trying to get some alone time with you.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand. I agree. Like I think in my situation, what bothers me is like I feel like pleasantries are free. That's just how I feel. Pleasantries are free. Don't text me and say I'm outside. I did not sleep with you by choice. I did not sleep with you last night. Good morning, I'm outside. Good afternoon, I'm outside. Hey, or whatever. But I also have a problem with the fact of you don't come to the door and pick your daughter up, and no nigga will ever be outside of you because that's something you decide to do. Will ever be able to come to my house to be picking up our child, blow the horn at my door.
Mm-hmm.
His horn would number one no longer work, and he would never be back in front of my house.
We don't answer to no horn. Don't nobody answer to no horn.
Or to no text talking about come outside. I've been outside 5 minutes. Well, if you would have rung that good doorbell,
You dang. Well, shoot. Well, then if that's the case, look, I don't got to see your ass, to be quite honest.
I see you from the camera. All I'm saying is
you
you
can stand there right in the driveway. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, you good to not pull in my driveway. I'm straight.
But you know, my kids are older. My kids are older, so they're teenagers. So you don't need to come to my door. You know what
my kid's not teenager. I have one teenager.
Yeah, right.
I have one teenager and an 11-year-old. But there's a dog in front of my house, and instead of you getting out, it's a dog. One of our neighbor's dog at one point was in front of the house. And instead of you getting out to come bring her to the car, she comes to the door and say, I'm gonna come out the back. You don't say, oh no, come on, I got you. You just as scared as she is.
Kev said it's just easy. Just leave him alone. Like, don't.
That's for the men out there, because you know you got to make shit simple for the men, you know, so they can hear all that shit y'all talking. But men, if you want to have a healthy co-parenting relationship, do not smash your baby mamas and make sure that they stay in a healthy relationship with someone else.
Right.
Because as long as they're in a relationship with somebody else, they not gonna argue with you. They're gonna argue.
That's not true. That's not always true, Kevin. That's not always true, because if that heifer was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when you got with her. Now let's go back to the lesson that I gave my godson. Be careful A lot of dudes walking around here with babies with the oops girl.
Oh, that's
With
I thought
what
that was
girl?
all of us. I thought that was all of us. Only white people
Nah,
have
that's a
kids on
lie. I wasn't
purpose.
an oops girl.
That's all
I
of
was
y'all.
never the
Damn,
oops girl.
y'all
I
gotta
never was an oops
stop
girl.
playing. Look, do my ex-husband say
Have
that
you
about
seen
me?
my jeans? I
Hey,
never was the oops
y'all
girl. I
all
don't know about that.
All my babies pre-cum babies. I only make pre-cum
Oh
babies.
Lord.
say.
Hey, only white people make babies on purpose. You know what I'm saying? White people be like, I'm ovulating. Come home, David. You know what I'm saying?
Be at the clinic and
Black
shit.
folks be like, I'm late, and nigga be like, well, so what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? White dude be like, oh my God, are you serious? We're having another baby.
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
White
party.
folks be like counting the sperm count and taking hormones, and you know what I'm saying? Nigga just be like, damn, what?
That's just how black girls is fraud and murder.
Man,
Hey,
I am
you
a
look
pull-out
the wrong way.
specialist. You know what I'm saying? And the one
The
time
pull-out
I
method
decided
does
I
not
gotta
work.
pull out.
It does
The
not
one time
work.
I'm gonna tell you.
decided
Okay,
to
one more
pull out,
thing. One
I
more
got a
fact
daughter.
about the pull-out method. I had to teach. I told a 52-year-old man this the other day.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
pull-out method works. What doesn't work is when you go in for round 2 and you did not urinate. You need to urinate after you bust, because if you run right back in for round 2, it's
It's still some in there.
still come all up in your shaft. So that's why soon as you come
Still
back,
got
it's the
powder.
second round to get pregnant off of. I'm telling you, niggas only peeping it now. That's why I say I make pre-cum baby. You know what I'm saying? Like you
So
thinking it.
it matters if you gotta pull out and go pee. You gotta go pee first and then go back and then you straight.
Yeah, you have to pee to clear out your what is it, urethra on a man too?
Okay.
Because a woman, you see, men don't do that, but women, right? Y'all subconsciously already, y'all, soon as the sex is over, y'all go to the bathroom and take a pee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And before and after, like y'all make sure y'all shit is straight.
Right.
But dudes will run, but you lay right there and then run back right up in there. They over there leaking, we leaking and all. You know what I'm saying? And you thinking you just gonna run back up in there like that and think you cool? You ain't do nothing but work that up in there. You ain't do nothing but work the leftovers up in there.
Wow.
Huh?
I'm done, y'all. I'm done.
I'm trying to tell you, huh? I'm telling you about what I know, huh?
What
Like Big
You
Red.
ignorant. This boy is ignorant.
Guys,
This conversation went so left.
right, it ended up being
This
quite
How you feel about the pull-out?
pop up. What you call it, Kev? Streaming Saturdays. What is it?
Yeah, streaming Saturdays.
Saturdays, guys. We'll randomly definitely come on here. We definitely want to keep y'all engaged with y'all, how y'all feeling for the week, what's going on. We'll periodically try to, get on here and see what's popping, see what's going on.
There was people that was asking questions.
Yeah. There were
For
people
real?
commenting too.
There was people commenting. So
Yeah.
it's a couple
Yeah,
people
we
here.
lit, man. You just found out we lit.
I always knew we was lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that other people starting to know that though.
Hey, but the pull-out method cool, but niggas need it. I tell people I don't even know. I be like,
Man, the one time I didn't
I
pull
tell-
out is why I got my daughter.
look, I tell people all the time I don't even know, like, hey, before you go, I just want to tell you, man, wear a condom. And they be like, damn, bro, why you telling me that? I was like, if ain't nobody else told you that today, I just wanted to tell you wear a condom.
I
You
just
know what I'm
want to
saying?
tell you, man.
And they be
That's
like,
the
damn,
first
bro.
word.
Don't nobody be using rubbers for it. And I was like, and this was a new dude. I was like, bro, this is Atlanta. He was like, man, I'm Teflon, man. I don't get nothing to do that. I said, bro, this is Atlanta, man. This shit hit different out here, boy. You better got there. I don't know how it is in Duval. I said, I don't know how it is in Duval, my boy, but this is Atlanta, but
So you can't be doing that method in Atlanta like that, all willy-nilly. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, you can't be raw dogging out here, man.
You can't do that.
Not only are you protecting yourself from STDs, but you're protecting yourself from feelings. You see what I'm saying? The feelings don't come till after, you know what I'm saying, after they feel you for real. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now that was a message.
Hey, I ain't arguing with nobody. I ain't arguing with nobody I use a rub on.
That raw rabbit will have you.
You ain't gonna argue with nobody you use a rubber on.
For real.
That raw rabbit will have you wrecked.
Yeah, you went crazy in the bushes, huh?
Straight like you see what the rabbit did to Elmer Fudd.
Had a nigga every day putting his head through
Every day.
holes trying to get to that motherfucker, trying to fetch
I'm
pesky
hunting
rabbit.
rabbits.
Nigga done went out and got some jobs off of that. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you.
Living life. He didn't got a
Nigga.
little taste of it, like, hey.
Well, that should be like, hey, hold on, man. So
How many jobs I need, man? You
stocks
said what?
is different.
Yeah, different.
Man,
Like,
I'm
as
gonna
soon as
start
you,
building shit.
you
So
hit
I'm gonna
that
go ahead
shit,
and build this house. What
as soon
kind
as you hit that shit,
of
raw, you
wood
be
you
looking
wanna
at
me to use?
you.
What kind
The
of
big
wood
get a
you
text
wanted me to
message. You
build this
looking
house
at the
out of?
shit.
Shit, what
You,
want
hey,
me
when
to
you hit
do?
that shit with a rub, you ain't stunning them notifications when you hit that shit with a rub. And as soon as you raw dog, that phone go off, you be like, bloop. You be like, what the hell? Who that is? Who that is? It's 11:30 at night. Y'all laying in the bed. Who that is texting you?
Where my black purse?
The rubber, you don't even when you use a rubber, you don't even hear them notifications.
You
Right.
stupid. You
That
stupid.
shit real.
Who that
No.
is?
It hits you different. It hits you different, man. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely does, guys. Chuck, I'm gonna give you the honors, man. Since you definitely came in, we thought you was at the dentist, and you weren't at the dentist. You was dreaming about the Bears playing the Falcons on tomorrow and winning, and
You woke
I'm
up
just
and
saying
realized that wasn't happening.
it wasn't
Nope.
happening. So we'll see you tomorrow, there, buddy. When it comes on the field, first home game opener with nobody in the damn stadium. But anyway.
Yeah, I tried to get tickets to it, man, but the first two home games, they ain't let nobody go.
Yeah. You better go tailgate.
I'm
You
basically
do
going
that?
to go. Yeah.
What are
I think I got to work anyway, but
Oh, okay. Cool.
That nigga
I'm-
just gave about 3 excuses.
But
it's cold outside.
You must say COVID. I was say COVID, Nick. You gonna say COVID, Nick? That's
hey,
cool.
I'm about to go watch
That
Georgia
COVID
play
out there, that cold
Arkansas.
out there still.
I'm finna go watch that
That
on
COVID
SEC.
still.
You about to watch who, Shay?
Georgia and Arkansas.
At the
SEC.
damn, where at? At the school?
They playing in Arkansas.
Oh, you about to watch it on TV?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they'll be
I
back
thought you
next
about to
week.
go to UGA and shit.
Well, guys, it's been real. It's a great pop-up conversation here, guys. With the That's How You Feel show crew.
Yeah. I'm about to get to studying, my guys.
I would ask you what you studying, but we about to end the show.
So what I was about to eat it up, and then you mix it with the extra, and then you put it all together.
Come on, man.
I'm buggy, man. Options trading, man. Studying options trading. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
That pull-out
But
shit was
how I
random,
feel, man.
but
I
I
feel,
fuck
was
with
that what
y'all.
we doing? Was I supposed to? Or we all cool? Everybody good? We all
Yeah,
good.
we're
I
good.
like this little pot. I like this little. I like this little in the boxes.
Hey, you
I
gotta
like
do the
this.
Brady Bunch. You know, the Brady Bunch shit, like.
Hey, whoever.
And they knew that it was more than a hunch.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all like that shit? Y'all like that? That's like,
Yeah.
And there was Shay, and there was Chucky, and K McCall. All right, my
And
bad.
The one
Kevin.
with blonde hair.
all right, man.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
That's How You Feel conversation for today. Definitely, please like, share, subscribe, y'all. Just don't be liking our shit. Go ahead and share it with y'all friends, families, and loved ones. And definitely get at us. Let us know any topics y'all want to hear. Any guests that y'all might want to see. Definitely get at us. You can email us at booking that's how you feel at gmail.com. You can definitely find me at Shay Speaks
Do it look
Life.
like I'm looking at you?
No.
Do it look like I'm looking?
Oh, it kind of do. Well, you kind of, your eye be going a little left anyway. You ain't know that. No, I'm just playing. So I gotta look like this towards Kev. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
And then that's Courtney right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then Shay over there.
P
then
there,
Shay
Mama
right there,
there,
and that means
Mama there, C there, P there.
Mama there, P there. What up, Cuzzo?
Bye, man.
What up there, Cuzzo?
All
But
right.
yeah, we just
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
We gotta go.
All right.
Oh, love y'all.
Just get y'all ready for these streaming episodes because they're about to shut this shit down again. So whenever we get back to quarantine, this probably be the format. You know what I'm saying? We'll be in studio next time, but we appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and light from the That's How You Feel show. Tap in with me. Everything Too Funny. Cuzzo down there. Chucky Love. McCole.
Man.
And Shay Speaks
Over
live.
there.
All right, guys. Peace.